Hi everyone, my name is Christophe from Razzia Fishing Systems, and just going to do a video today just to explain to you a new thing that's in town. It's called the bang-on method, and it's basically using a drifting balloon to tackle the difficult swims that the one we've got behind, right under a tree where it is impossible to cast. So the idea is to drift the balloon, and once you're in place, by giving a sharp strike on your rod, you activate a small mechanical device which is here. It's called the striker, and that's going to pop the balloon by rotating a sharp pendulum inside it. Just to show you, before you start launching your rig, there is a little tube that you take off. Now your rig is armed, and if I'm going to simulate a strike now, just pumps the balloon, and then you can see that all the balloon fragments are kept inside it, but also the net that surrounds the balloon becomes a feeder, so it's environmentally friendly. It's very, very precise. Caught a few barbels with it this year, and yeah, so let's get on with it, and I'm going to show you how to use it in more details. One thing that's worth mentioning, obviously the net that surrounds the balloon becomes a feeder, and what I'm using today is all this range of raspberry particles. There's the bang-on goose crumb, basically crumb boilies, and then we've got the bang-on pellet feeder. They're small pellets, 2 and 3 mils. And then the salmon fry, which is another small particle that will go through the net easily. Last thing but not least is the starter kit that you can purchase now for $29.95. You've got a pump and a loader that's going to help you filling up your balloon with bait. You get half a meter of netting material. You get a striker, and you get 6 balloon clips, and inside the packet you get 100 5-inch balloons like the one I've just been using. We sell also larger balloons that are used for drifting on still waters. Those are available separately. Right, now let's talk about how to prepare your balloon. First of all, you will need pump and a loader. You'll notice that the loader has got a bit of Velcro strip there. That's to help you when you're using the larger balloons. For the 5-inch balloons you don't need it, but it's there for the big ones. The pump fits in the loader like so, and it's all airtight. So first thing is to grab a balloon. And these are the 5-inch balloons, and they fit perfectly. So moisten the end, make sure it's nice and secure. Grab your bait. This one I've already mixed, so I've got some goose crumbs there, and some macro pellets. And you fill about half of the loader. Get your pump, and then you start blowing. At that stage you don't blow it completely, so that you can open the rim by squeezing the balloon, and all the bait falls in. And then you just carry on blowing it to the right pressure, and that's about right. Once you've done that, just pull out the balloon. A bit of moisture, and that's your balloon done. Now for the net, what I've done here is I've cut a strip, and I've made a little knot there, which I've passed the first balloon clip, so that the balloon then is going to be put inside it, and then another clip is going to lock the front, so you end up with 2 clips on each side to keep the balloon parallel to the line. Open the net like a spider web, just dress your balloon like so. Get under the knot with the rest of the material, and then just start twisting. You create a nice area here to pass the second balloon clip. Just be careful at this stage. And all the rest of the hanging material, just strap it under the mesh. Then you end up with a balloon with the two balloon clips on each side, dressed inside the net, and obviously full of bait. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to put the striker on the line. First thing I've done is I've threaded two rubber bits that's going to stabilize the first balloon clip. Just use a small threading needle like this and thread them on. Now, striker has got a forward side and a back side. Pass the line through the first hole of the forward side and thread it through the first bridge of the pendulum like so. Then we're going to use a small 2mm friction bead. That's going to help the sliding knot to slide inside the pendulum of the striker. Grab yourself a little length of power gum and just make a sliding knot of 4 turns. What I like about the power gum is that you can tensionize it as much as you want on the line, and make it nice and tight. It has to slide, because if a fish bolts into a snag, it has to be sliding so that it doesn't snap. Do not use, under any circumstances, do not use little shots or anything like that, because that will cut the line off. Just cut the length of the power gum. Now you're left with a nice little sliding knot there. And finally, just go through the back of the striker. Make sure it slides. It's fine. And just to test it, just simulate a strike, and then you can see that the spike of the striker is coming out. So that's it. Now all you got to do is to attach your rig at the end. And of course, when you're not using it, just put the little disarming cap on it, and that's it. But very important not to use any shots in the middle of the pendulum. Great thing with power gum is you can use it for all sorts of line diameters, and if it gets a bit loose, you can do another one without having to dismantle the whole rig. Right, as for the rig now, what we got here is basically a ledger on a safety clip, and I've got about 2 feet of hook length with a boilie on the end, and then I've threaded my the striker there. You'll notice that it's got a disarming cap on it, so that the striker doesn't activate during the manipulation. It just make it much easier at the beginning. I don't use it anymore as I've mastered the method, but at the beginning you might want to use this little disarming tube there, and it's made of white, so if you drop it in the grass or anywhere you can find it. And then you've got two stabilizing beads here, and those two beads are going to help you to position the striker right in the middle of the balloon. It makes things just that little bit easier. So that's the balloon that we've already prepared. Pass the clip between those two stabilizing beads there, and then just slide them so that the striker sits right in the middle of the balloon. Then I'm going to go and get the other clip behind it. That's the two clips on each side done. Now notice that the striker's got two lateral wings on each side. That's to keep it nice and profiled and to protect the mechanism in the middle, but also to trap some mesh material and to secure it on each side so that the striker is nice and stable on the balloon. When you're ready to launch your rig, don't forget to take the disarming cap away, and now your rig is live, ready to go. Right, we're ready to cast now. One thing I forgot to mention is that the striker has got a one-way tilting pendulum, so if you put it the other way, the pressure can take the velocity of a positioning cast. The striker only activates on the strike, so we can do a positioning cast to get the balloon a bit further to start the drift. Make sure that your line is nice and tight. Basically like the dog. Want to go right in the corner over there. Getting it gently. There we go. Slowly but surely. Now I'm on the spot where I want to be. Line tight, pull, and let go. And then your rig just drops right on the spot without tangling. This is it. Let's go and see. Another thing that I like to use is a little back weight. You've noticed I'm fishing quite near the edge there, so I can go and clip that at the end of the line now to make sure that my rig is right on the deck. Okay, my bait dropper is ready to go. My striker is armed. I've taken off the disarming cap on it, and I'm just going to drift it all along down there under the bridge, which is where I'm going to be fishing later on. It's just like walking the dog. Happy now. Down it goes. Hits the deck. there you have it. So big cup was empty and the balloon has popped. Job done. Well, just a quick pick here, just to show you how to get rid of the net. Just to clean up the balloon. There we go. And as you can see, all the balloon fragments are kept within the net, so we're not losing anything. And just tidy up your net once you're finished. It does make a little knot there where you twisted it to tidy it up. Let's give it a good shake, and there you are. And you can use it again and again and again. There we go. And obviously the balloon bits, take them home. Well, there you have it. Welcome to the bang on method. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please visit our website on www.razziafishingsystems.com. It's full and packed of information that are very useful. And you also got the list of all our stockists that distribute the starter kit and all the bits that comes with it. Again, £30 for a little kit like this. It's gonna make your swim that little bit bigger, and also help you to save on tackle. We do have the backup of the environmental agency for obvious reasons, so you don't have any excuse to throw your rigs in the trees anymore with this. Again, get that in your bag, doesn't take much room, and tight lines.